to see all these folks at the Enston Home.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been waiting on this press conference since year before last.
I know. I know.
Trying to get this intersection.
Welcome to Enston Home, everybody. Somebody's got to welcome you to where we live.
I'm doing good. Thank you.
It's not just another pretty sight in the city.
Just to come.
Okay, so you must be cut off from down on the end because this is what's on that end as well. Yeah, baby. Oh, they didn't even know. Oh, what's this? Wow. All right, I now know what the deal is. What a man. Welcome to King and Hughley, home of It Ain't Gonna Flood No More. We have a whole party on this street. I got the whole street to myself. Well, what does your night look like? I got big toys. Big toys. Hey, girl. Yes, girl, I see you. At least there's a woman out here. Morning, folks. You're a little quiet. I had to come and check what was going on.
Drainage improvement project. Many of you probably remember the construction origin of this project from a couple of years ago when the city worked at the intersection to upsize the drainage pipes to bring water from this heavily flooded intersection to this future phase of construction. That phase was quick started with some assistance from South Carolina RIA, the state agency for infrastructure. And CWS, as CWS replaced water and sewer lines in the intersection, while we finished the design of what we call a wet well, which is basically going to look like a large surface pond, and then a pump station, which is a small building that will pick that water up and push it out into Newmarket Creek and out of this flooded intersection. Even though that construction start was only seen a couple of years ago, Councilmembers Mitchell and Lewis, who have been involved in this for a very long time from the city, have been working for at least 20 years to bring this project to fruition. I did want to point out that the reason we were able to get to this construction is the state, through the SCIP program, the South Carolina Infrastructure Improvement Program, contributing $10 million through their ARPA funding into this project. That really let us move this from design and permitting into reality. And then of course Charleston Housing Authority providing the land itself. That's an incredibly important aspect anytime we're working on the peninsula, is how do we fit these projects into our community. So part of what you'll see as this project gets built over the next 18 months is that when this wraps up, it will be built in a very beautiful architectural manner with an open amenity space, making it not just an improvement for stormwater, but a leveraged improvement for the community. So with that, I do want to turn it over to Councilmember Mitchell, who again advocated and spearheaded this project.
Good morning. I know this was a long time coming, but now it's here. But first, I'd like to recognize, I see two of my former council members here, Councilmember Jackson and Councilmember James Lewis, who really was pushing this before I even got on city council. And after I got on city council, we worked together a lot in trying to get this done, flooding, because I live right down the street from it. And even with the school there, with Charleston Catholic School, with how they saw all this flooding coming, with the kids coming when the flood is here, they couldn't even get through sometime, and even the Sacred Heart Church there, who was dealing with this, and most importantly, the community that was dealing with this for years and years and years. And so we fought tirelessly trying to get this done, and now it's going to be a reality. So we can look back and say our work wasn't done in vain, that we worked hard on this and it's now here, that we can get something done to try to relieve the community of the flooding in this area and all the businesses that we lost right here in this area because of the flooding. We had an after-school program around King Street there. We left because 3 times she had to renovate her place, 3 different times because of the flooding. And so she eventually sold it and moved away from here and they closed the business down. So this is a proud moment today to see this happening. And we have to thank a whole lot of people who was involved in doing this. The Housing Authority and different other, and especially our staff. Matt did a great job when he came in the city of Charleston to try to work with this flooding, and he did a marvelous job on it. And I'd like to give Matt a hand clap myself for doing what he was doing. He worked tirelessly on this. And I can say that Matt did, and he told me, Councilman Mitchell, we're going to get it done. And sooner or later, we're going to have the groundbreaking. We're going to have the press conference. We're going to have this. And I keep saying, when? So now the day is a reality. And right now, it's proud to see it. And we got to really thank the Housing Authority for giving us this property to be able to do this. But if not, we would still be waiting to try to find someplace else to put it. So we would like to thank everyone who was involved in this, the Housing Authority, the staff, construction company, and everyone else. So now I'd like to turn it over to a person who had really helped us to get this property, and that's Art Milligan, who is the director of the Housing Authority. Thank you.
Good morning. We're just very happy to be involved in this. The Housing Authority feels like we're very fortunate to be able to put ourselves in a position to donate this property, which will do a number of things for this area, but it's specifically the development that's right here. We look for the precision of the flooding, improve the stormwater flow, and help just the houses. So again, we're very pleased to be able to do that. With that, I'd like to thank my board of commissioners. I think I have two board members are here. If you'd raise your hands. And, of course, we have the staff that's here. The Housing Authority has about 100 some odd people on staff, and I want to appreciate them. Specifically, I guess I would say to our congressman, been around for quite a while and been pushing this issue. I want to say thank you to you. Appreciate all you've done. And then, of course, say thank you to the mayor, a man on the move.
Morning, everyone. Thanks for coming out today. A lot of exciting work being done here to address flooding. I don't have to tell the folks in the audience or the folks in the neighborhood that this pump station is something that is much needed. And we are excited to head into this final phase here. And I do like showing up at these things, and I'm only 9 months into this, and didn't have a hell of a lot to do with this, but I get to pick up the shovel and shovel some dirt here. But a lot of the thanks have already been made, but just do feel like I need to echo the real appreciation to the Housing Authority for coming together and collaborating with us on making this happen, seeing the need, and as well as I got to give hats off to Councilman Mitchell, Councilman Lewis, Councilwoman Jackson, for their hard work and really sticking with this. I mean, sometimes people get frustrated by how long things take in government, and I can appreciate that, but we do need to dot our I's, cross our T's, and it's days like today that make it all worthwhile. So again, a lot of effort that's going into this. I do want to again thank our engineers, JMT, who I believe have some representatives here today, as well as our contractor, SJ Hamill, and then SCRIA and Jackie Taylor, who is up here with us today, for bringing her checkbook and the money, because these things do cost money, and when you have a project that takes two local government entities, City of Charleston and the Housing Authority, partnering it with the state, I mean, that's what we need to do in order to address these systemic problems that we have, particularly around flooding. So really excited to get this show on the road, kick some dirt around and make this happen. I think this is going to be a real marriage of form and function, as Councilman Mitchell pointed out, Matt Fountain pointed out, that this is not just going to be a piece of infrastructure with a big ugly pump. It is going to be a beautiful amenity that again serves a very important function in terms of making the water disappear. So hats off to all those that have been involved with this, and really proud to be here, and let's kick this off. How about it?
Jordan. We need one of you.
I'll take this shovel right here.
Okay.
Don't
Don't be shy. Grab a shovel. Grab a shovel. Get one on the other side of the mirror too.
Yeah, I got some in here. Hey, Kev. Lewis. Come on over here. Y'all been involved? Yeah, you want to come too? You voted on this.
Okay.
Table.
See it all.
Here we go.
There we go. See, that's the kind of
18 months of fun. Laura, it's your turn.
Right here. Everybody right here.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
When they wanted to get the monies for the low line, I told them if they want to do the low line, they needed one vote. They needed my vote. I said, if y'all start working and get some money for Eugene Street, I'll vote for the low line.
Amen.
And that's how this project got started.
Okay. Bye, Mr. Mayor. Make sure to come back to Greenheart on Thursdays. All right.
Between here and Line and King is the most dangerous part of this city when it rains. Because people get stuck trying to go north, they can't go nowhere. They come back ready to go south. Line and King flights tonight. It never used to fly. But the DOT did some work when you come down off the River Bridge, when you come down to Carolina Street. Somehow they did something down there.
They push the water down there.
To push the water to Line Street. And they claim the engineer that did the work is no longer with them, and they don't know what. Come on, that's a bunch of crap.
What happened to reports? What happened to daily logs?
Yeah,
What happened to?
yeah.
Didn't he have a supervisor?
Yeah, because Line Street never used to flood. No Line and King.